Alright, testing, testing. Is this working?
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Terribly sorry about that. I think someone actually disconnected the internet, like flat out. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Really? That was fast.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Okay.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Well.
Hey, they're going.
Hey, what's going on? What just happened?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action? He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
True.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Yeah. About that. Also, I think my chat is busted, so give me just a second.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring.
Hey, Revenge. Sorry about that. If you're there.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Well, what?
Why did Futaba have something
Oh,
like
no.
this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Wait, what? Yo, guys.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
No thanks. Oh wait, hold on. To go together? Trying Try to think about what happened earlier, but that has got me nowhere. So he's changed base. How about it? There's just some messages. Oh, so that's cool. I wonder what we should do about that deal you offered. You want to go to the post-festival party together? I feel anxious being alone. Are you going to the post-festival party? I have to stay at school for work, but... Yeah, you want to come to the festival party and try to calm down? Can't really decide on what Catchy was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed, though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Okay. What's everybody think? Coffee Dad found the thing! It always causes problems. For honesty, I'm kind of... There's not... Is there... Well, Haru, there's nothing really to gain. I'm thinking either Kawakami or Anne. What do you guys think? Because I'll just look them up later. The ones I missed. Or Ryuji. What is this thing? Oxygen absorber. Don't eat, don't microwave. Got it. Wait, why not microwave? They're spicy, but I'm loving these wasabi peas. I think I might go with Kawakami, to be honest. I'm just interested in seeing it. I recommend everybody who hasn't seen him look up the other ones. Let's go together. Well, if you insist. Thanks. I'll be waiting at the gym. Kawakami is the only girl we actually can't hang out with unless I'm inviting her over for a massage. Wait, did her eyebrows change in each of these pictures? They look lighter in the final shot. Maybe it's just my imagination. I should head to the gym. Love.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Their effort is being ignored, and yet they continue to give it their all. That's today's youth for you, I guess.
You're quite dignified. Wait.
What? Anyway, about what Akechi-kun
Jeez,
said
that's
earlier.
not... Gosh, you took it the wrong way, Kawakami. Jeez.
And now it's time for your favorite student tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Want to go someplace where we can be alone? There's something I want to talk to you about. Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room when you're done.
Okay.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then. How about the good sir over there?
Unfortunately, that's me.
Well then, come on up.
I have a headache.
Now, you're not shy, are you? He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious to the situation.
I should go see Kawakami. I'm out!
Alright, now that the audience is warmed up, let's move on to our next participant.
That was quick. You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves? Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay? I'll be there to help you.
Oh, how sweet. It's reassuring.
Well, all I can really do is listen to your problems. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side. I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable. But depend on me sometimes, all right?
Is she? I can't tell with the screen. Is she blushing or is her eyes are all watery? Maybe it's just my. Oh, can I sleep on your lap?
No, we're at school. It's not exactly a substitute, but I can give you this.
A what? Oh, Tiaki. That's not what I thought.
This is embarrassing.
Oh, there's the blushing. Looks delicious.
That's a relief.
No, I would get arrested.
All right, I'm going back to work. Oh, and about what you just asked me to do? I'm pretty okay with it. As long as we're not at school. Get home safely.
She's adorable. No, I love reading. No, I would get arrested. A lot of people have been losing their minds lately. Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. That's that fan site. Heard the victims were on the rankings there. She's so thirsty. Really be blaming the people who we should really be blaming the people who requested it. Fair point. Hello, animation play. She'd probably be completely okay with it, to be honest. Hey, Futaba. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just to catch you, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we could do something soon. But anyway, I was thinking about going inside, so your timing was perfect. Let's go. Oh no. Coffee Dad! Jelly Dad! He's gonna have so many things to say to us. Oh wait.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Calm your tits, old man.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it?
What a massive tip.
The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes.
Ugh.
Everything is proceeding as
What an
planned.
ugly face. Oh, he's just trying to stick his fist up his butt in front of the cities. He's getting off on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, Jelly Dad, don't!
Sojiro?
This is not good. Whoa.
I was cleaning up and found this.
He's cleaning up in your room.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Oh no, he's mad.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
You will.
Uh-oh, no, he's angry!
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit.
Yeah, reminder to breathe.
I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Oh, he's just overprotective dad. It's okay.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart.
This is really sad. The voice actress for this role is amazing. She gets the character down pat.
It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
This coffee family.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my
He's
mind.
been paying a lot of attention. Sojo, not that he seems unintelligent, but he's been paying way more attention than he lets on.
I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
Aw.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government
I think he
official.
said that.
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
Oh no.
But it happened exactly as she said.
I bet that heart broke him too.
If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, You knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
He has been doing his homework.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart.
Sojiro is... Oh my gosh, he knows everything.
And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
These people are called criminals by the general public.
He's on to us!
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your
Oh
heart?
crap, he wasn't that far along.
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh no, Z-Man.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Let's get some F's in the chat. Oh my God. Coffee Dad does not get paid enough for this.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What
the hell? That is the most pure reaction.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone
Oh.
else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless and a laughingstock.
Aw. That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
Oh.
then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice.
Yeah, he yelled. I haven't heard him yell in so long.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
I'm tired.
Just ran out of batteries. Oh, she's up here with us. What? He knows everything? You gotta... I'm not even gonna say that. That's a little much for me to say on stream anyway. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? He likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Byakuya was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think, in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be some of the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes. She was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Just government official, maybe. And you let your imagination run wild a bit. But it wouldn't make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting to be too big for me to think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. They weren't kidding about pulling out all the stops. Guess the chief had an inkling after all.
I have something.
Oh, you're still here, Futaba. Hi. It's my fault.
Sorry.
All this kept happening because I kept the all this happened because I kept the calling card.
Sorry.
Oh, is that all you have to say? Alright, let's save again. It's been a while since I've saved. Oh, I haven't saved at all this recording session yet. Stream. My bad. Old habits die hard. I doubt I can do anything. He's probably just straight to bed. Okay, well. It's late already. Is Sojo still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa. You sleep on... Sorry, you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go and sleep on the bed? When I go home. Night. Call a day and go to bed. Wooey! I was thinking that too. Oh my gosh, he does look like a freaking inkling too, to be fair. It keeps dropping. Just to sound so hollow now. Fair point. Skits.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume
He knows Shishido, doesn't he?
The suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, Morgana's in there.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million
He just drops that so casual. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation.
I do.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom
True.
Thieves. And it'll happen every day. Even
Hey, Lonely, how's it going?
Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
Oh, don't say that.
All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Some sadness. Ugh, God, this a-hole again.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Are we still trying to pretend that we don't know that Shishido is the final boss or the big bad?
Hey, great!
Beat our bounties! We should go look for the thieves ourselves! Huge conspiracy, fair enough. When you think about it this way, this game actually seems a little simpler in plot than the previous two. Not that it's not any less good. I think I'd probably like it better, but still. So you should just go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. But at the end of this, we start sniffing around now. 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Does the plot continue, or are we going to have free time? Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're going to get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person. It's bigger in scale, but the 50% of twists are pretty bleeding off. Yeah.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
They're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually
Oh,
not?
jeez.
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around
True.
us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so
Yusuke, chill!
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it...
Oh, sorry.
Haru?
Let me hear that again. That's my bad.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Sorry.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
He just baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it.
Nah, you're good, Revenge.
I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate.
Vigilantism.
However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
These are all the same thing. Let's turn the tables. Speaks of sense into your men.
Yeah.
Give everyone the pep talk they need.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go
Well,
about.
Akechi's got the intel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we need Akechi. Yeah, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Being framed and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it, I'm sorry. I know how you feel. You too? It is confusing. We're wanting criminals now. Aesthetics? Maybe. Or maybe Ryuji just used the word that actually makes sense. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a fantasy because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me be so happy to be dependent on. I guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must have been the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You gonna give up? Yeah, you're right. I can start changing who I am now. Thanks, Byakuya. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
See ya.
Wait, what? What's up, Revenge? Probably. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow. You've reached a crucial moment. There's no point in getting fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Meaning, go straight to bed and sleep.
Okay.
I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, fair enough. There's actual... Don't you learn? Actions have consequences! Just drop a little bit more. Catchy couldn't save us. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, wait. The fan site question is different. Deleted by admin. Sorry, the Phantom Thieves Anderson.
Issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late.
Oh shoot, he's right there. He's not on TV.
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and
He's starting a revolution.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime
Oh
minister.
boy.
I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Get out of here. Freaking Howie Mandel. The greatest evil that plagues us.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around.
Yeah, I think Ryuji just doesn't know what he's talking about. Probably a translation error.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses.
Makoto's not even paying it, like, not even looking.
If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us.
Ooh.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Well, we don't have a choice, but...
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it had never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
It is her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Oh my gosh, it's such a slow crawl. It's like days away.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi Hachi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Yep.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey!
Ah!
You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
About as defeated as I've ever seen, true.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Slowly starting to accept the truth. How high is this going to be by the time this is done?
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your
Of course
story
you don't.
yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Well, I'll be wrapping up soon, by the way, once I get to find a good spot to do so. I have work in the morning.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
Ooh.
You're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice...
Her face when she starts playing with them.
Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
What is that doing? Is it the drugs affecting me? I can't even tell anymore. Nothing makes sense. Deleted by admin. Tell you strange news. The investigation team has announced the progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with the legislator Shishido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears for governmental disbandment. Alright, I just really want to get into it. Let's just go. I just want to go! We're meeting today. Alright, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumi Gagaski. Indeed. I've never heard of that place. I've heard of that place, never been there though. Me neither. Not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, public prosecutor's office, and public security. The night building is right near there too. For real? This is kind of scary place we're going to. Won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities have not been discovered yet, so we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the lion's den. It's kind of sad that they want him to disband, but I guess it has to end somehow. The drugs vine with the owl.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the...
Oh jeez, we have a little less than a month.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
Okay.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
Yeah.
Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
She's smiling?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Though our positions are somewhat different, Akechi will be joining us for the time being. Bond has grown even deeper. Do we get to do a follow-up yet? Yeah, baton pass. I was hoping we'd get that one. Oh, and follow-up. Detective talk. Nice hiding of things in their game.
Alright.
Yeah, that's nice to have. I don't even have baton pass for Haru yet.
You've got a good personality and good looks. Talk about cheating.
Wait, what?
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a
Oh boy.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you. Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Don't we need all the other keywords too, or did we just gonna skip that pleasantry?
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Alright. Oh, good grief.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename? Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either. Just for reference, what is everyone else's? Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven. Are your clothes all black or something? The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu.
He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
Alright, from here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
He took to it fine.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
This is some nice music. So presumably you find an infiltration route. Can I form a party? I'll take in Akechi, I guess.
Do you have a moment?
Oh? I guess Haru for now. Superb Judgment Joker. Really wish I could have gotten the confident for... How have I not gotten a chance to even do anything with Haru yet? How does that even work? Justice Crow. He's a higher level than... Well, he's about to see level as me. Oh my gosh, this is Robin Hood? Yeah, Megadolia, jeez. Megaton Raid. Bless, medium, curse. He's bless and curse, okay. What is his stuff? I'd like to actually check his equipment. The Luma Saber. And a Mobius. A ray gun? Alright, I wasn't expecting it to be a ray gun, but alright. Guess anyway. What do I got I can give him? This will work, I guess. Let's see. Why is he not green? Whoa, okay. I'm trying to decide. This probably should be a spot for me to stop, I think. Do we actually have to... Well, actually, are we going to have a very short spot where we're not going to be in here very long, or... Okay, quickly answer me this for anyone who actually knows, because I need to figure out when to stop tonight. Am I going to get in like a very short amount of time, and then I'm going to be forced out of the palace, and then have to come back on my own terms to do it, like normal? Or is it basically just starting the dungeon as if it's normal? That's what I would like to know before I start. Because if I am just freely able to start, I probably want to save and stop for now. If anyone's actually here still to answer. Believe it's short. Sounds about right. True. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a look into.
See it.
Oh, I'm walking. This is weird.
I can feel it.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, it's walking up the thing. Okay, gotcha.
I have something.
You sneak in from here. It's so weird seeing him walk around like that. But once they have proper freedom outside the dungeon again, we're going to call it for the night. Oh, now we're in our suits.
Oh?
He acknowledges the threat, correct? Dude, you're planning on stealing stuff at that getup? I think that means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like. Now, this is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. And aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flash kingdom. There's no doubt this is a palace. Oh right, Crow doesn't know much about cognitive beings, does he? Ah yes. In addition to similar cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he's using, huh? In essence, since these people look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly distorted. But considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe that's not actually a real casino. Now you know what his palette swap is, yeah? Not all cognition is normal, though. If we talk about Nakamura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly of those in positions of power. Is this what you have to go through every time? That's right. This is first for me. I'm somewhat nervous. Just don't slow us down, Crow. I will not allow that to happen. Okay, it's time we head inside. The deadline for this information is November 20th. Any later, and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we need to secure infiltration route as we send the calling card as always. So the calling card wasn't merely for show, it's a necessary step. Will you please stop interrupting? Well, my apologies. Well then, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
The silly nose is here. She's so excited. I know, isn't it? Let's begin securing our route. Is it really gonna be that easy? What? Like, I wasn't looking to start the dungeon today, but... Oh, that's not where I go. Of course, once I start seeing enemies is probably when I would know it's actually a thing. We'll probably have to see Sai first.
Indeed.
See it.
Where am I going? Oh.
See it.
Look at me. Come on out, you petty thieves. Wait, what? She can see us? Okay. You're not after the you're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I'll tell you where it is. What? We're not gonna fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie. You only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't gonna run, are you? She said there's no point in hiding any longer. Alright, Sai. She looks dope. So you've come. What the heck? The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building. Why are you telling us this? As I said before, I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there. She has cards in her hand. For there. See if we're able to reach that, use that elevator to higher floors. Come, Joker, let's pursue her. Wait, is that really what? Let's get after her, Joker.
See it.
Oop, that's not the door. Please insert your member's card. What? Member's card? Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts. Can't handle your technical speech. Just give it to me straight. Casinos typically have a membership system called a players club. Some locations even have areas cornered off for a particular place of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here. That makes this shit simple. Come on, let's learn this player thingy. I would agree with you, but... The Shadow? He's got a wine button. There's just one up. He said, won't matter. There's a challenge the security of this place to make it to her. Here it comes. It's O's. You need to worry. I'll handle this. I approve to you my work. I approve for this worth now. I have high expectations. Promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Alright, let's see. He took to her rather quickly.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
Wait, what?
Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona! Now, Robin! Come!
Skull fell down! Hang in there!
Here he comes!
Skull, back in action! Payback time! Skull, what are you doing?
My skills exceed yours. Very clever.
Bad and really scary. Please calm down.
So?
Skull's in trouble.
That seems a bit too easy. Huh. You're not so bad. Yeah, I'm capable of much more. Now let's deal with the shadows quickly. Teen Detective uses Dark and Almighty. Wait! Okay, ambush based on what we heard earlier? We'll do it as quick as I can. But for now, we have an information message. We return for now. Prepare. Realize, trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. There we go. That does her. Whoa! Oh, his is gray. Deal was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We'll need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce that the steps should be something along those lines. A star. Or plus, I can't read, it's blurred. It could be either one. Ain't easy as it sounds, don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Najima-san's shadow seems really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I'll be available at any time you need me. Well enough for now. Let's prepare for the coming of the task. Ah, yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. Be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations. You're finally here. Give it all you got. Am I gonna have to be forced to sleep? When do I get a chance to hang out with Haru?
Okay.
Things have been really sour. There's even a bounty on you guys. Be sure to believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try to clear your stigma and your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. So people are turning into us even on the survey. Probably is really at an all-time low. Whatever. Anyway. Perfect time to stop for today. What a day. Was not expecting to play this at all, let alone so long. So, getting into the thick of things. So, that's going to do it. I'm going to head off for tonight. I'll see you guys soon. If I get out early enough for work tomorrow, maybe we'll play some more tomorrow, but I can't promise anything. Tuesdays are usually my busier days. But have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Anybody who's new, I have a Discord in the description, and I will post updates on when I stream there and whatnot in case the subscribe bell fails you. I have the social medias too. I'm trying to be better with those as well. But anyway, I think I'll just leave it at that. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you all had a good night. And yeah. Goodbye. I'm bad at goodbyes. Have a good night, everybody.